Welcome to Holding Space with Authentically Amy. This is a place where you don't have to perform, prove, or hold it all together. You're allowed to exhale, to feel, to speak, or just be. Here, your truth is safe, your emotions are honored, and your soul is gently invited to the surface. I'm not here to fix you because I don't believe you're broken. I believe your soul already knows the way. My role isn't to give you advice, but to hold a steady frequency of love so you have space to rise. This podcast is an extension of my own healing. If you're here, you belong, and I'm honored to sit beside you. Welcome to another episode of Holding Space with Authentically Amy. I'm your host, Amy Thurman, and I'm so glad you're here. Thank you for tuning in, for tagging along, and for being here for another episode. You guys are sharing these like you're loving this concept. And I'm just so grateful and excited to share this with the world. So let's get into this next episode. Welcome, Magdalena. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you. Thank you, Amy. As I said, it's very exciting. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, of course. I'm excited to get to know more about you and what you have to share with us and with the world. So, this is holding space. I'm here to hold space for you. So if there's anything that's heavy on your heart or that you feel like you want to talk about today, I'm here. I'm just going to turn it over to you and let you take it from there.
Oh, thank you. Well, you know what? I didn't have anything, but what I feel that maybe is a nice message to start off with is that being authentic, your um, title of your podcast is perfect. It's about authenticity. It's about being real. It's about being you. It's about just being. And I think we sort of lose that in life, of being, we want to be either the good daughter or the good mother and the good friend. And I think because we're so concerned about being everybody's everything, we lose ourself and we lose our authentic self. And sometimes, being caught up in that, we do catch other people's emotions and their fears and everything. And how we could just be in that space, as you say, to hold space for us. We hold
Mhm.
space for so many people that I think grounding ourselves and thinking, hang on a minute, does me being somebody else's energy for their inspiration, their motivation, help me as well? And that's where I think we sort of have lost track in the world, in humanity, that we need to just go within. And I know it's a cliche perhaps, but I think we do need to go within because we have to find ourselves again. We have to find our authenticism, if that's a word,
Oh, I like
to
that.
to find ourselves. We really don't know who we are until we sit back. And sometimes it's scary. Sometimes we don't even want to recognize who we are, but it's still the perfect person. So
Mhm.
I'd love to express your thoughts and obviously where you thought about having your title from, Authentically Amy.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is one of my passions. So beware, everyone. I'm pretty passionate about this. The chains are coming off. Like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
it's so true. I say often that we typically know more about other people than we know about ourselves, and that it's time to change that. Most people don't even know that they don't know who they are because we have been conditioned and encouraged and trained to be the person that we are. We
Yeah.
don't know that we don't know. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. It does absolutely. And I'm not sure if you, I just think just before we got on, I said I'm a channel, and I do a channel for myself every morning, and some of the messages just is so incredibly powerful that it brings us back into our authentic self. It brings us back into thinking different perspectives because we're so caught up about, as I said, about other people's beliefs, about what other people think and based on judgment and fear and doubt and with everything that's going on, I think we do lose ourselves. And some of the messages comes back always to love, to ground yourself, to be grateful, to appreciate, to trust, accept, and allow. And you know, there was one message where they said, this all of our preachers, our spiritual guides have not changed their teachings. It's always based, if you look at what they say and what they teach, it's all about going and loving ourselves first before you can
Hmm.
change anyone else. And, people think they have to change by the masses or they have to help or other people first. That's wonderful, but if you can't be loving to yourself first and know what that feels like, you can't really help anyone else. So, and I was just saying to you, when I'm in energy, I sway, and so my hands are also sweating, but I think they do they would like to give you a message. They're saying that when you're ready and when you're allowing them to come through, they would like to give you a message in particular. And what came, if I could just digress for a minute, when before we came on, there was one thing that came for me was, I'm not sure whether you're in the spiritual world, but they say that you have that pathway, you have that journey that you can go on if you wish to. I don't know if you've touched on that at all.
Oh, yes, I have
Yeah, yeah.
dug deep into it. Yes,
Oh, are you?
yes.
Yeah. And so, if you would like to, do you touch on your own guides? I'm sorry, but I have to ask because they're asking, not me.
No, I'm so open to this. I love this. So
Okay.
just go with it. Yes, absolutely. I do tap into my guides.
Yeah, yeah. And I hope and they hope you do um more often because they're really wanting you to do more, and they would like you to see you even do your own type of channeling, your own
Mm,
channel within, because what you are guided and the messages sometimes that you get seem to get pushed away because you think maybe perhaps logically that might not be right, but go with the flow with the messages that you receive.
mm.
That makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. Yes, yeah, that hit home for me for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Um, I'm not, I've found a lot of, I never was a channel and I never was a spiritual person. And my mum was a real big follower and a devotee of Sai Baba, and I would let that go. And sometimes I'd make fun of her. But in the last maybe 10 years, when I've been doing the channeling and being guided to do this, we don't choose to be guides. We don't choose to be spiritual. I think sometimes our paths have, or our journey in this physical form, have all these experiences that we've chosen. And sometimes it's challenging, sometimes it flies through the sky and everything's perfect. But I feel that sometimes these journeys that we experience bring us into home. They're directed to some sort of home, and it's remembering of where our soul's been, where our soul wishes to go. And if you follow that journey, there's no resistance. When you put logic into it and you really try and put the brakes on what's naturally a progression, we feel resistance. And I'd
Mm,
love to just, give your viewers and your listeners, just if there was a message, is just go with the flow, follow your
mm,
intuition, be the authentic self, and you'll find that the flow is less resistant and more networking will happen, more sliding doors will open and you think, how did that happen? You know, how did that just appear in my life? Because it's
Yeah.
supposed to, because you've stopped the resistance. Oh, they're ready to go. Would you like, is that okay, Amy? I don't want to,
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
I'm
um,
here for you. I'm here to hold space for you. So,
oh, thank you. Thank
yes,
you.
you go for it.
Um, okay, so I channel Alberton and sometimes other spirit guides come through. I take a few minutes. There it won't be long because they're already here and they'll give a
Okay.
message and you can interact, Amy. You can ask them questions.
Okay.
They're quite conversational. So, but I feel that there's a message for you and your audience today. Enjoy.
Okay. Thank you.
With great pleasure, we are here always, and with the lessons of life for you all means that you can feel the energy of flow. The energy of flow brings in this love, this acceptance, this gratitude, this wonderful allowance of what you're loving, what you're engaged with, what your soul wishes to feel and see. And so, with this message, we have been here on many occasions to give you a reminder, to remind you that what you are experiencing in this time, and we say to you, for some it is challenging, for some that is happening around the world, around what is going on, to still be grounded, to still accept that everything that is happening for you is for your highest good, is for humanity's highest good. And for some it might be an very difficult understanding to accept what is going on because of the trauma, because of what is happening around the world. And we say to you, please be calm, be understanding that what is happening is inevitable. Because what humanity needs is a change. What humanity needs is a restructure of their different perspective, a restructure of seeing that what is happening is for your highest good, is change. When you think about your own change as an individual, change means being uncomfortable, seeing and stripping away of some of those heaviness, stripping away like a snake where it changes its skin. So when you change your skin and when you deplete all of that resistance, you become freer, you become a new beginning. So we say to you, feel that this change that is happening around you is a change for the humanity's perspective to see what is happening for you in a different light. Now, for some of you, it may bring fear, it may bring sadness and trauma. We totally understand this as an energy source. We can see that it will bring these emotions up. But we would like to say if you all individually stay calm and stay in a perspective that when you are supporting even yourself or others, it is a ripple effect of support and love. As you hold hands with each other, as you give each other support and love, it ripples the energy, it spans out into the ether, into the world, into the universe. So we say to you all, be loving, be calm. And this is what some energy sources will want to conjure up is this fear, but this is a challenge. This is going to be your challenge is to be grounded. Do not go into that energy of denseness, of resistance, of being taken down because this is your time to rise. This is where we have said, and many other energy sources have said, this is the shift. This is your awakening of seeing a different perspective. This is your chance to voice and feel differently. Does this make sense to you?
It does. Yes, it's a confirmation for sure of what I've been feeling in my heart.
So we say to you, with you, dear one, is to trust your intuition. There's been many a times where you have perhaps taken a back seat with your intuition, but we say bring that forward, bring it to the forefront, because that intuition, that guide, those spirit guides are bringing you and pushing you forward. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. I feel it.
So, with you, dear one, in particularly, there will be a moment in time where you will be in meditation and you will feel and be guided to an individual source. And we say this could be of an archangel in particular, where you will be guided to feel more of that particular energy source. And we say to you that particular energy source, whether it be an archangel or a being that you have connected with, is to follow that. And we say to you, we would like to see you investigate that a little bit more, investigate and do the research of why that archangel has come through to you. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it resonates deeply with me. Yes.
I'm not sure what happened. I think maybe they were very strong, but
I was, that's what I thought.
we
You
had
had
a blackout.
okay. I could tell because when the screen froze, everything behind you was black. And I thought
Yeah.
the energy just busted it all to pieces. So,
Yeah, I think ooh, that was really weird. We don't normally have any blackouts, or that's really strange. But first of all, Amy, they would like to say that you have always had it. And so it is only when you are just becoming the awareness of your true self, and this is why we had started with this message, was to tell you that going within and being your authentic self brings out your your gifts. They don't really like using gifts because it's a natural thing anyway, or every human has it. It's just remembering. So I'll go back into channel for you, Amy, and enjoy and ask your questions.
thank you.
With this, we say to you, take two. And for us, we find that giving you this space and this time just allows you to resonate with our message. So we also would like to say everything happens for a reason. For this, we would like to just emphasize more of your abilities, your love of what you have known for many a time. And we say to you, dear one, not only have you known this for many years, but there was an incident, perhaps as a child, where you had seen or felt energy, and that might have been quite frightening of the unknown, what was happening, but that was already happening at that time. Does this make sense to you?
Hmm. It, I feel it, but I don't remember it.
Yes, and perhaps because as a child, you are open to energy, you are open to the other side, and you are open to all of where you were once was. Does this make sense to you? When
Mm,
where your soul was energetically in the universe with the divine, the connection. So we say to you, of course, perhaps there might not be that association, but we are just reminding you there was that time as a child where you were open and you had seen things, and perhaps now when you go into more of your connection with source, with connection with your spirit guides, this memory will come back to you. Does this make sense to you?
mm, yes.
So as we shall have leave from where we left off, please ask your questions.
I feel like that I know love is very, very powerful, but I feel like authenticity maybe is even more powerful than love. What do you have to say about that?
Well, they are combined. Without love, there is no authentic self. Without authenticism, there is no love. There is no separation of that. Because how could you be
Mm.
authentic without having that love? How can you experience love without being authentic and going within? So there is no separation in that. They are one of the same.
Mm. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah. I have another question I have is that I am fairly, as you would say, gifted or naturally a public speaker, but I'm wondering just because I am good at that doesn't mean that that's what I need to be doing. Um, I'm struggling with that right now. I
Yeah,
would
so
love
we
to
say
know.
to you, what comes up is that you are very confident in how you present with an audience, with people, and that is a true strength. But we also say comes also with hidden, we would like to say not confident, but it comes with a sense of insecurity as well. Does this make sense to you? So,
Mm,
bringing this confidence that you have to be able to speak, bring that confidence into your channeling, into yourself. So, the insecurity we talk about is about your confidence, about being going within and knowing and bringing into yourself, bringing up to the surface your channeling, your divine connection with source. So as we had said before we were divinely cut off, was that the archangel or the spirit guide that you connect with, we would like to remind you that connecting with that will bring in confidence and allowing and trusting what those messages say, what they are connecting to you with is 1,000% true.
mm,
Because when you doubt what these messages are coming through, so does the doubt of how you feel about yourself, how you feel about your connection, how you feel about the messages. They are all meant to be exactly the way it is. As this one had when she first began, was doubting what she was saying, was doubting the messages, was a doubting and allowing what was coming through was perhaps gibberish, perhaps not true for the other person. But we say to you, step aside and let the divine spirit, let your archangel come through, because nothing that will be said or done will be incorrect. Does this make sense
mm.
to you?
It does, because I feel like I have been
So,
forcing things. Yeah.
yes. So when we say to you as a speaker, you needed to prepare, you needed to be, know what to say and have a script. But when we say to you, when you are in love with your spirit guide and when you are bringing through these messages and stepping aside, and this is where you perhaps feel the awkwardness because you do need to step aside because you don't do anything. You don't need to do anything when you are connected with your divine source, when you are connected with your spirit guide. The message is exactly how it is meant to be. It will come through, it will flow. And because you have been so, for many years, having to prepare and script your speech or your topic, your research. This is the awkward side of you of having to step aside and let go. Does this make sense to you?
Mm, yes. Yes. So I need to speak more from just my soul.
Well, we're saying to you, let your soul do the speaking and not you.
Mm, yeah. That's why it feels exhausting.
It is exhausting because you are trying. And as we
Yeah.
had said in this message, in the beginning was that when you are in flow, there is no resistance. When you are having to figure things out, when you are in a direction that is resistance, that is not the way that you should be leading your life or leading your path. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
So when you do feel this frustration, when you do feel resistance, then you know that you are doing too much or you are getting in the way of what should be flow.
Hmm. Okay.
So we feel there is more doubt in that. We would like to emphasize that what you are feeling is still resistance. So we would like to ask, what is the resistance you are feeling at this moment?
I'm not sure that I can pinpoint it. What comes up is that I'm trying to make a living.
As
That's
we
not working,
understand,
and that's not working for me. So that I need to maybe stop trying again, trying so hard.
when there is an emphasis on wanting something, and feeling that that direction is what you are needing to do because of external sources. And let us explain to you, we totally understand that humanity needs to be resourceful to live on your planet, to live in physical society. We totally understand, and sometimes the path of the spirituality or the path that you feel you would like to go does not give you the foundation or the support. But we say to you, when you are truly embracing what you are meant to do, what you feel comfortable. You must enjoy and love what you do. You must enjoy and love and be inspired and be creative and just trust that flow. Things shall flow in all directions, in all aspects of your life. But when you are trying to figure things out, how to grasp the next client, how to grasp the next dollar, that becomes like the magnets that you put two negatives together, it opposes each other. When you are in flow, the magnet will just come together when you are having that magnetic connection. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
So we say to you, we understand the physical life that you lead, that there needs to be financial support. But we also say to you, there will be an inspiration for you of finding your path where you are feeling comfortable, where you are actually needing to have support in another source, but still you can have the energy of doing your creativity, doing what you love, doing what inspires you. But you can work in tandem. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Work in tandem because it does not mean that you are not doing what you love if you go and find a resource to give you financial support. Because as you embrace and as you go with the flow of what gives you love and joy and excitement, the other will dissipate. Does this make sense to you?
Hmm. Yes.
The other resource of where you will be getting financial help will dissipate and you will rise where you feel joy, where you feel excitement. But do not lose the trust and do not feel that that is not your direction or your journey. Are we making sense for you?
Yes. Very much so. It's making me emotional.
Your emotions is because you are coming home. The realization that you have been feeling this, and we are only giving you guidance and support to see the different perspective of how you can embody both. And that is true love. You are feeling the love and the joy, and we are feeling it with you.
Mm.
And as you do for many, holding space, we hold space for you, dear one. We are holding the space and the love and the new journey that you will be feeling.
Thank you.
We are very excited for your journey. And we would also like to say, do not be influenced or on others' judgments or opinions, because they are also being limited in their own way. And when you are inspired to follow your own path, you are inspiring them to do the same.
Mhm.
Because as you become content with your decision of following your path, of being embodied by what you love and do, and not being persuaded by other people's opinions because that is their opinion, they will either fall away, and that is okay because their connection with you has been not ended, but they have had their time with you. And there will be others that will embrace and support you. And that is what you will gain from that friendship. And you will decipher, you will be separated from some because they have played their part in your life. And all humanity, all souls have their own journey, have their own role in your life, in every individual's life. Not every soul will be connected life in a lifetime. There is roles in family, there is roles with friendship, there is roles with enemies, there is roles in your life to learn something, to gain something, to have an experience with. And if you see that perspective that you are just having an experience with them and learn from that experience and take what you need in the positives, then you are not reacting in a negative form or in a negative way. You are just absorbing what you need to grow from that, how you need to evolve from that experience.
Mm.
Does this make sense to you?
It does, because I have felt so alone. Knowing that I have support that I just haven't tapped into is it's a beautiful thing.
We would like to end with this, dear one, is to tell you you are holding space for others, and we are excited and we can appreciate what you are doing for others and the benefits that is being gained. But we would also like to say, hold space for yourself, holding space for you, for your evolution, for your time to grow within. Hold space and you will evolve on levels that will you have not even imagined.
Mm. Thank you.
We love you, we love you. We love you with much excitement and much love for you.
Mm. Thank you.
And we remind you to do the research of your archangel or of whichever spirit guide comes to you.
Okay.
Um, so I don't, I usually have to ask, um, when I can't open my eyes, it means there's a little bit of information first. Is your mother passed or not
Uh,
well or
she's
something?
she's um she's still alive,
But
but she's very inactive.
Yeah.
Like she has two new knees, but she doesn't use them.
And we say um, that it was maybe not alive because she doesn't feel alive. Does that make sense? Like,
Yes.
she's, and so, you know, I kind of feel that draws heaviness to you,
Mm. Yeah.
but, the heaviness is, I know you as a daughter that you need to do something, but it don't take the full responsibility and be and have take it personally, is what they're saying. Don't take it personally because her heaviness and her inactive sometimes may lash out on you and stuff like that. And but they just said, don't take it personally. That's it.
Mm.
That's the
Okay.
message.
That makes a lot of sense. Thank you.
Okay.
Ooh, holy cow. Gosh, that was beautiful. Like I knew all of that. Like everything they shared, I intuitively knew it. I just didn't trust it, you know? I
Mhm. Yeah.
think I felt like it couldn't be that simple.
Yeah.
I
Sometimes.
make life too difficult, you know? Like that's my superpower, I think.
Yeah. So what part of it didn't you trust?
You know what I teach people, my clients, is to follow their joy, like the life that you're really wanting to live and the impact that you're really wanting to have on the world is going to be found when you follow your joy. And I think I believe that was true for them,
Oh,
but I've
but
never
not for
really
you.
owned, yeah,
You never really owned it.
yeah. And I
So
know
you
it's
gave it to
true.
everyone else. You gave it to
Yeah,
everyone else but you.
yeah, exactly. Exactly right.
So did you
And
think
then
you weren't worthy of it, or I mean, what actually stopped you from feeling to follow your joy?
I think figuring out what truly brings me joy, you know, that I'm such a driven person. I really, am driven to just accomplish and, whatever idea I get, I feel like they're intuitively given to me, these ideas, and I just like with a dog with a bone, just pursue them and force things to happen that, I'm really good at that. And so I don't, my kids, my kids used to teach me and say, don't use the F word around mom, talking about fun, because I just, like, I never really knew how to have fun. And
Ah,
I feel like I'm still learning what fun is and what really brings me joy. I don't think I have.
so if you had fun, would you find your joy?
It's funny you asked me that because I was sitting with this the other day, journaling about this. That what is fun, and what does that mean for me? What does it look like, and is it different than joy? This is what I was thinking about. How are the two the same or different?
Mm.
Um, yeah,
Have
and
you ever had fun?
there are times when I have had fun, but it's always with another person. I think that's the part that I am really struggling with is, I'm a single mom and I need to figure out how to have fun, what fun means for me, not with someone else, although it's fine to have fun with someone else, but I need to identify what fun means for just me.
Mm.
Um, and yeah,
For just you.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
For just you.
yeah.
funny how you say just you. Have you all any thought just you ever?
Yeah, yeah. So I'm kind of working through that, figuring out what that looks like for me. I'm so good at helping other people,
Yeah.
being there for other people that I
Do
just
you remember a time when you had fun for just you?
the times I think of are really just more peaceful and, you know, I don't know that peace can equate with fun. I mean, I guess it can, but to bring peace, peace into my life is I very much need that.
Right.
But fun, to me, fun equates with laughing, having a good time, just enjoying what you're doing. And
Yeah.
um,
Yeah.
I can't even, like, my brain just doesn't register that
What holds
on
you
my
back?
own.
What do you think holds you back on having fun?
I think because I've been taught that it's um, maybe
Oh,
irresponsible or immature. I was always the professional one. I was always the one, getting things done, and it was almost lazy. Having fun was almost it makes me feel lazy, I think. Like maybe I
lazy and
don't.
irresponsible
Yeah, yeah,
or immature, did you say?
yeah, and even immature. Hmm.
Mm. So how does that feel when you think about that?
It's silly. It's just like hearing myself say that out loud. I'm just like, what in the world,
Yeah,
And it also is bothering me that I have this standard for my clients and for those other people that I help that I can't, or I don't know how to apply it to myself. Like, um, most of what I teach my clients is from lived experience. It's an experience that I have lived through. But this one, I just really, it's like intuitively, I know it's true, but I haven't actually experienced it in my life.
because it'd be
Yeah.
immature or irresponsible to have fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Which it's not. I mean, it's totally not, you know?
Can you
I
do
just,
both? Can you be ir have fun and still do what you want to do?
yeah. Yeah, I can. I think I just need to figure out how,
Mm.
what really fun means for me.
How would you know if what it feels like?
Like I said, I equate it with laughing or, that kind of lighthearted, just at ease, peace. That's what
Yeah,
comes to mind.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is that irresponsible or immature to feel that?
Not at all. No, it's preferred actually. uh,
Because if that was a childhood belief that you were taught, and I'm not going to ask how old you are, but if
sure.
you're in your mature age, is that how you should be feeling now? Are you going to be in your 50s or are you going to be that 8-year-old?
Yeah. Apparently that 8-year-old version of me needs some attention, needs some,
Yeah.
yeah, needs some love,
But are
some
you 8
nurturing.
now or are you in your mature age?
No, I'm
No.
54 now. And
Oh, so you're
yeah,
54 now, not 8.
hmm, yeah,
And at 54, can you have fun now? And
I should be having the most fun I've ever had in my life now,
yeah, because you're not 8 where you were told
Right.
not to have fun.
Yeah,
You're 54.
yeah. Or maybe I just need permission
From who?
myself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're not 8 where you were told that it was immature or irresponsible, lazy,
Hmm.
because you certainly weren't lazy if you were a single mum.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, is it even important to have fun for you if you gave yourself permission?
It is. Yeah. It's and I did laugh a lot when I was a kid. My dad is just a funny man. Like he and my brother both are just they're just funny, naturally funny.
Yeah.
And I laughed a lot as a kid, but again, it was at them. It wasn't something I owned myself. It was because they were funny.
Right.
So
So
it's
how
I'm
can
figuring
you
out,
be funny?
yeah, how
How
can I
can you have fun?
yeah, right. That's where I am.
Mm. So how
Yeah.
can you have fun without feeling irresponsible or lazy?
I'm getting better at that, at owning, self-care is not selfish and it's not lazy and it's not, it's a vital part of life. And I need to incorporate fun into that as well, instead of
What
just the
is fun,
self-care.
actually? What
Yeah.
what what do you classify fun for you would be if it's not external?
It's what the word that comes to mind is pleasure, just, and there are many ways in life, different, areas and ways in life to experience pleasure. Um, but that's what comes up, and I'm like, can get pleasure from eating an ice cream, if it just hits that center, whatever it is, the dopamine or whatever center of your life, of your brain.
Mm.
Um, I don't really have anything like that I just find pleasurable, that I can just go out and do, on my own and experience that sort of, you know.
So why haven't you?
I think, well, being a single mom is hard. Like finance wise, I think that has been my focus is just making sure everything's taken care of, all the line items in my budget are filled, that kind of stuff. And
Is pleasure
that,
something you need to have financial to have any kind of pleasure? Does it need to be have a dollar value on that?
no, no, it doesn't. But my focus has been on making sure that all of the dollars line up and add up, and you know that I have not been prioritizing, that's what I've been prioritizing,
Right.
and it causes a lot of stress and a lot of tension,
Hmm.
which means I need to be having more fun, to offset that.
Yeah, to lighten up. Because what's really important, Amy, what's really important?
And I knew this, and through the channel they and through you, have all confirmed this, that we it starts with us, us individually, that we love ourselves, that we find joy. We came here to be a source of joy for ourselves and other people.
Hmm.
And I think it's just that financial hurdle that, it causes a lot of stress. So
So
I
let
think
me
that's
ask you
why.
this. Yeah. So let me ask you this. If you had financial support, but with no fun, would you be happy with that?
No, but I think that's what I'm pushing for right now. Like that's the path that I'm headed down, is to focusing on getting some kind of financial support with no fun.
Mm.
That's that's not going to be a life worth living. I mean, it's not what I came
That's
here to do.
that's right. So if you want fun, how do you get more fun if that weighs up more than financial gain? Or can't you do both?
I can. It would probably actually be benefit. It would probably help the financial side when I learn to have more fun. It will probably, I'm sure they go hand in hand.
Mm,
They probably feed off of each other.
that's right.
So I need to first determine what is fun, what fun means to me, and how to
Yeah.
incorporate that into my life. So it's
What
beautiful.
fun means to you. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
So, oh, you're welcome. But, it's really important to find out what fun is to be able to have fun
Yeah.
and to be comfortable that you don't have to have the financial gain if that's not going to make you happy without the fun.
Yeah.
So, if you were to go and think what fun is, you said pleasure.
That's the word that came up. Yeah.
Mm, pleasure. Do you feel anything in your body when you think about pleasure? That was a big sigh.
It was. I was tuning
Yeah.
into my body to feel. I feel it in my
Yeah.
throat. Why do I feel it in my throat?
Mm,
Interesting.
in your throat.
Uh-huh. Maybe because I was talking about ice cream.
You sure? Or just
Um,
the fact that you're not giving yourself pleasure? What's happening? I mean, I would think that even pleasure in watching television, like it's so silly that there's a game show called Tipping Point, and I get pleasure of just watching the excitement and having fun and seeing people have this fun. And I'm thinking, that's my little pleasure. That's what I get.
mm,
Um, Internal fun would, you know, me having channeling messages for myself.
mm,
And that's just having that space and going within. And I think, it doesn't always, fun doesn't always need to be an external thing. Fun could just be sitting and I take my dogs for a walk along the beach. And sometimes I think, shouldn't I be thinking of something? Shouldn't I be? And I
mm,
just have zero thought, zero thought. Getting pleasure of watching the dogs chasing each other. And that's the thing, what is fun for you? What is pleasure? What
mm,
does that mean when you even say, think of pleasure and you get that stuckness on your throat?
mhm. Now, when
What
you're
does that
talking,
mean
I
for you? Mm,
I was reminded of I do find pleasure in there's this I guess you'd call him an influencer online who just gives money away. Like he goes and finds people. He has, all these corporate, whoever donates money to him, and he goes and just walks along the street and finds people who need help and gives them money, helps them, and it makes me cry every time, but it's in a good way. Like I just love
mm,
seeing that. Like that's what we should be doing in the world. Like that's what I want to be doing and things like that.
mm.
And that brings me pleasure seeing that that's happening out there, that
Right.
people have good hearts, that they want to help people and are, doing
Yeah.
things like that. So
Yeah.
I'd forgotten about that, but thank you for reminding me.
Oh, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
fine. It's just seeing that there are good souls out there that, with all what's happening, some of the doom and gloom, it's always in our face. But if you can be reminded there's good souls out there that are really, I mean, he's getting influences and he's getting likes and followers, and maybe that's you know, an added bonus, but his intention, an intention to
Yeah.
have pleasure and do good. Um, is that your fun?
I think it is.
Seeing
Yeah.
someone?
And helping people, you know. I'm now thinking about the gym I go to is for people ages 50 and over. So I'm probably one of
Mhm.
the youngest ones there. Um, and there have been several times when I just, a compliment will hit my brain, hit my heart, like you need to say this to this person. And I just share it with that person. And, one time a person started crying because she said, I really needed, like, my heart needed what you just said to me today. Thank you for sharing that.
Wow.
And I felt such pleasure in that moment of being able to share that message with her and to help brighten her day. Um, that was fun for me to be able to just be a conduit. Like I felt like I was just a conduit.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow. That's great. Maybe
yeah,
you were having fun and you didn't know it.
yeah. I think you're so right that I think this is what I'm realizing that I have been I, the definition of fun in my brain is what society teaches us fun, but that
Or the memory
maybe,
of that 8-year-old with your brother and your dad. Maybe you thought
yeah,
that impression was what fun was, but you're actually experiencing fun when you were going to the gym.
yeah, 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 it's true. Or walking outside in the sun, just watching the birds fly over, and watching the squirrels run around, and that's
That's right.
fun. Hmm.
That's right. Is there
Yeah,
anything wrong with that? As it your
no,
interpretation of fun?
no, no, it's actually very healthy.
That's right. How's your throat feeling now as you think
It's
about that?
better. It's so interesting. That's so cool. I
Welcome.
love it. Gosh, so good. Oh my gosh, I felt like I have taken up, like, you were holding space for me in this, and I just was
Well, look,
like,
it's about time someone holds space for you, Amy. You give space to everyone. It's just, divine timing. It's why we connected, you know?
Mhm. Oh yes, absolutely. I wholeheartedly feel that. I'm
Yeah.
just filled with gratitude right now. Just thank you so, so much.
Oh, you're welcome. Welcome.
Yeah,
So
it's
what's
been just
one
beautiful.
small, welcome. So what's one small, I mean, before I say that, what happens if you go outside and you actually feel pleasure about being just helping people or having pleasure of watching that influencer? Is that being lazy or irresponsible?
No, I feel like it's actually feeding my soul. Like
Yay.
it's helping me. Yeah,
Yay.
yeah. Different perspective now, for sure.
Yeah. Excellent. So do you still feel like it's that external laughter where I mean, we all love laughter when you get that achy feeling in the belly.
Yes. Yeah.
But you got laughter out of that compliment you gave to a lady in the gym.
Hmm.
So, what's one small thing you can do for yourself to give you more pleasure in life with fun?
I think redefining what fun means for me, redefining what pleasure means for me.
Hmm.
Just opening, just like opening the vision of it and seeing it in a whole new way because it's there. I just haven't been seeing it that way.
Yeah, you've been experiencing it, just didn't see it.
I didn't categorize it as that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's right.
Really
Exactly.
good. Yeah.
Good. So, how are you
Wow.
feeling, Amy?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Yeah. Like I need to go journal for quite a while. Process
Good.
all of this. Yes, so
Yeah.
good.
And also action something. Journaling's great and getting out of what our head and our emotions, but do something as well.
Yeah, I actually am planning to go to the gym when we finish here. So
Yay. Oh, what time
yeah,
is it there for you? Not
um,
3 in the morning, I hope.
no, it's 11 a.m. here. So
Oh, great. Okay, that
yeah,
sounds fun. That sounds fun.
yeah, yeah. I think it'll be good. Oh my gosh. Well, I appreciate your time, your energy, your
Of
love, all that you
course.
have poured into me today. It has been so beautiful. I had no idea that that's what was going to happen today, and that's the best
Who
way,
knows? Yeah, yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah. The
Just
impromptu ones are the best ones, especially a blackout. We had the power cut here. Who would have known that?
right, right. That was so cool. Oh my gosh. And but I do want to make sure that I allow you some time to share like what it is you do, how you help people, and how they can reach you before we end here.
Yes, yes. So you can find me on Magdalena Lyle website, www.magdalena Lyle, or Energy 4. But Energy 4 Therapy is ENERGIE
Okay.
therapy. Yeah, .com. Um, or you can just Google me. But what I do is I do exactly what you saw. I channel
Yeah.
and I incorporate a bit of the hypnotherapy as you would have experienced.
Hmm.
So,
Interesting.
and that's what I do. I really love because even though the messages they're so powerful and we get it, when I've had my messages and I've given messages, they get it, they can resonate with it and they validate it. But then what do they do with it if they can't, incorporate or embody it?
Yeah.
So that's where I really feel that therapy does help. Hypnotherapy does help bring that together because it encompasses any limiting beliefs. And it always goes back to that message. It always finds its way to, you know, incorporate what that perspective of what that message needed to be so that they could find their limited belief, what's stopping them from doing whatever. And I love to hold space for you too, Amy, because you hold
Oh,
space for everyone.
yeah.
So thank you.
No, thank you. I mean, you're very gifted at what you do and
Thank
just
you.
have, yes, a very peaceful, authentic demeanor about you. I love that. Just it's very pure. Like that's the energy I feel. It's very pure coming through. And I don't find
Thank
that a
you.
lot, that in the world today, you don't often find that very pure energy, but you definitely
Thank
have
you.
that. And I really appreciate it and just have loved this. I would love to stay connected with you. I'll
Oh,
definitely,
please do. Yeah,
yeah, follow you on the socials and stay connected for sure.
we'll do. We'll do.
Okay.
And have lots of fun in any way that you find pleasure in.
I will. I will. Thank you so, so much.
Yeah.
For those of you watching and listening, thank you for being here, for tuning in and watching Magdalena work her magic and her just her beautiful soul here. And please share this so that we can get her message out to the world and so that more people can know the beauty of what she does and how powerful it is. And until next time, I will be here holding space for you. Thank you for being here. And to my guest, thank you for your honesty, your courage, and your truth. It's an honor to hold space for people like you. If something in this episode stirred something in you, if you breathed deeper, softened, or felt a pull inward, consider this your invitation. Whether you're ready to share publicly or prefer to remain anonymous, I'd love to hold space for you too. This work isn't just for podcasts, it's for people everywhere. And I'm bringing it into businesses, schools, communities, organizations, anywhere humans need a place to be and for someone to hold space for them. To learn more or to schedule your own session or to be a guest on this podcast, visit www.getamyshelp.com or just reach out to me. I'll meet you with open arms and a quiet, sacred seat. Until next time, thank you for being beautifully, unapologetically human.